Find the letters, write the words. So, as I was editing the previous episode. At the end of it, I ended up over here-ish. So yeah, write the words. And then, farewell, little lamb. Was it going through here? Yes. Welcome back. It's kind of like the first one. Greetings, old friend, is a two-letter word. Hi. Farewell, little lamb. Bye. It just occurred to me 2 letters and 3 letters, greetings and farewell. It was probably that. Welcome? Question mark? Also has multiple answers. These only had one answer. Welcome back. Welcome. I was also thinking, is it possible that question mark means guess which symbol goes here? Like, suppose I type welcome. Suppose I am capable of typing. W-E-L-C-O-M-E. So, that is a solution. Oh, and it brings me back to the dataless entrance. Okay. If I undo this, it does close that again. But there's another, so that would be like the nothing symbol, like basically just type the word. Suppose I typed greetings, E-E-T-I can't do greetings. Suppose I did farewell. That also is the wrong number of letters. Just because greetings looked like it was going to be the wrong number of letters doesn't mean I shouldn't still type it anyway. Okay, let's type welcome for now. But this welcome, I have a feeling that's, well, I was gonna say this is gonna lead to an exit somehow, but maybe not. Okay, but I need to make a notice that at entrance of dataless on the left, welcome needs another solution. So having done that, farewell, greetings. Could I type greetings? I can't try to type it, but would it have the right number of letters? G-R-E-E-T-I-N-G-S. Yes. So this is going to be old, and this is going to be friend. So this is going to be greetings, old friend. And so the question mark here just means remember it from somewhere else that you've seen it or something. So in that regard, the question mark still seems just kind of like a wild card style clue. And I already forgot where this even goes now. Right, it goes to hidden secret. Oh, this is new. Let's go in the blue one. This is very reminiscent of the first Lingo. I've seen that symbol somewhere in the room called the In-Between, I think. Also, it appears that I could be walking on the ceiling of this room at some time. So there's different color hallways, but before I check those out, we're in some other... Where am I still? I am in dataless, and we're in an open courtyard. Oh, and that's... Okay, don't go in there. That's... Bad things happen when you go through there and you don't get back. Okay. There's a giant castle. There's that thing off in the distance. There is... A... S... C... Definitely an S... E... Yellow E and red A. So C... I have added to my list of paintings that have 3 letters that spell a letter or a digit. I probably should be taking screenshots of them, but I'm not. Okay, there's some panels in here. I'm a fan of panels. Also, where does this go? Nowhere yet. I guess the ceiling's gonna open up? What am I looking at? Direction, I always have to look this up. This is like the metal tin one. Yeah. So, tin is an example of metal. What's an example of a direction? North. South. Alright. Direction. North. Direction. West. East has not opened. These only accept one thing, north, west, and south. East or up has not opened. Okay, well, I solved those. So where am I going next? Okay, this is interesting. So in walk might mean take the opposite of in, out. Walk, even bigger, could be run, outrun. But it says I can't type this one. So it would have to be walk, jog, out, jog. Something that I can't type, which would be like 2 O's or something. There's a new painting that I could go into, by the way. Does this... Okay, mischief. Hours. Okay, hours evolving over time. Days, months, years, centuries. Millennia. If I spell it correctly, which I can't because I don't have 2 eyes. Hours, but evolving over time. Hours don't really evolve over time. I'm not sure how to think about that one. Is there more to this? Doesn't seem like it. That's just adding letters that I can't seem to do. Purchase. Purchase. Is the circle evolving over time? Am I remembering the correct thing? It was hatchling becomes a dragon was an example of it. So a purchase becomes a possession, but I can't type that. A purchase becomes an owned item. I don't know. There's a painting over here I can jump in. I like the pretty colors of the painting. And I think we've covered most of the new area that's open to me. Question mark? Most of it, anyway. There's probably bits that I've missed. Let's jump into painting. I'm in the mood to do a painting jump. Boom. Now I am here. Where is here? It's a place with podiums full of panels that I can solve. Leaf. This symbol means is part of. A leaf is part of a tree. Bark is part of a tree. A bud is part of a flower. Everything's going great. Petal is part of a flower. Also, there are trees here. I don't know that I saw flowers here. We're kind of working our way into this maze. That's fun. Us. Opposite or complement. Could be we or them. Them, the. Sure. How about over here? Solve. The opposite of solve is to scramble. No. The opposite of solve is to unsolve. Okay. I almost was typing that as a joke, but sometimes it's good to type jokes. Smile, question mark. Am I in a smiley face? This could be the 2 eyes. This could be the mouth. So I'm inside a smiley. Like the yellow t-shirt. Yellow and black smiley face. But I don't quite get what's going on there yet, so let's just move right along. The rhymes with the. Ooh, rhymes with the? What's a word that rhymes with the? The. I'm not getting that one at the moment. I see more panels. I can get to the panels. Down, up. Order, chaos. These panels are a little bit more difficult to get to, but I'll get there. Tower. A tower, a pillar, a turret, a... What's another word for a tower? Not coming up with it right now. In, add 2 letters. There are many possible words. There is a tower right there that has stairs going up it, by the way. Then take away a letter and pluralize it. Hens. Let's try that again. Hens. Jump. What's another word for jump? Bounce. Jump. Jump. Can I jump on you? No. Jump. Jump rope. Jump. Hop. Skip. Hop, skip, and a jump. Not coming up with it right now. What do these have in common? Hens? I don't know that anything has in common. I'll go in the tower, I guess, next. So, this is just a dead end, it appears. If I climb the tower, it's very tall. Oh, neat. Okay, I can overlook Daedalus. So here's the area I'm in. There's color rooms. There's the castle I saw once. There's another orange and yellow building that's similar to the one in the grate. There's something interesting on the ceiling there. The smile doesn't look like the smiley face in the ceiling the way that I thought it might. There's apparently just past that building and that there's some panels over there, and there's like a jack-o'-lantern. Okay, I'm not sure what to make of all this. Also, I'm not sure which way I came up. Let's try going down the other way. This is where I was. What if I go the other way? So I go around 3, and if I go this way, am I at a different tower? I don't think so. I'm on the other side of the tower is all. Okay, so there's no special teleporty geometry going there. Rhymes with the. Also, I see I can't get around the smile to do what I need to do. Smile. I wanted, well, I was over there before, right? Or is that, yeah, I was over there before. There we go. So over here, there are panels. Interesting. So I guess I'm gonna be... It's not on the ceiling, that's just like hanging upside down. So a plum is an example of a fruit. Plum is an example of something else. There's a red corridor, as well as a hallway there, but first, we're in part of something. Gourd. What's an example of a gourd? A melon? But there's other examples, and one of them will probably be pumpkin, which I don't have 2 P's to type, but I saw a jack-o'-lantern over there, so that was kind of keyed in already. I choose to go through this hallway next. It teleported me to the Revitalize, son of a gun, and if I go back this way, it's not going to bring me back to Daedalus. It's going to bring me, well, no, it's going to bring me to the Parthenon, right? Okay, I want to go back to Daedalus, so let's return to Daedalus. And where did I go? I had solved these. Did I go somewhere in here? Probably. How did I get anywhere? I will never learn. I think I went through here. And maybe I went through here? Yes, and then I went through a blue hallway. Right, and then I chose not to go through any of the other colors, and I ended up over here. Okay, great. So I'm back to where I was-ish. And then I jumped into this painting. And that brought me out here, and that brought me here. Okay, so the red hallway is like always an exit. So maybe don't take that hallway. So let's try the white hallway. Hey, it's welcome back. Maybe don't take any hallways. They all teleport you. They all suck. Hallways, they're the worst. Hallways, you're the worst. Alright, there's probably going to be a better way to get here at some point in the future. Let's try one of these color hallways. Red still seems bad. We just came through blue. Let's try yellow. Yellow has brought me to a different section of Daedalus, I presume. And I wonder if each one's going to have a theme or something. Sun is an example of a star, which leads to a giant yellow building containing astronomical clues or something. Who knows? Torso bounce. That seems odd. Color. An example of a color that gets pluralized. Blues. Person. A person is often found in a house. Parrot. Remove 3 letters and then anagram them. Top or spin them. Par. Pro. Patrat. Let's try pro. Pot. These are still in the same letter, though. I tried top already, right? Rot. R. Or. R. Ortra. Tap. I didn't do pat, but that wouldn't be moving the letters around. Wrap. There we go. So... yeah, it's not just move the last letter to the front. It is possibly rotation or anagram or something. Okay. Oh dear, Jawbreaker has a new symbol. Let's not even touch it for now. Japan is an example of a country. Free. Free could mean opposite enslaved. Free could mean expensive or costly, like free could mean without. So like the opposite of sans. Free. Free. Not coming up with it. Spirit. Could mean a ghost. Spirit could mean you have like the will, the spirit. Could be a bunch of things. Torso bounce. So torso is like body. Bounce is like jump. Torso bounce. That one seems really weird. Oh, and then there's also torso bounce here broken. So this would be... well, I'm still not sure exactly where that's going. Probably something hop, but... well, okay, let's try to work it out really quick. The square in a square is part of. So torso is part of the body. Body hop. Because bounce would be hop, I'm thinking. Torso is part of... there's something that I'm not quite getting there. Can I go around the outside of this? I can. And does that help me at all? It doesn't seem to. Does the shape of this place mean anything? I don't think so. These all have single answers. Eye painting I could jump into, probably would take me back to that place. This is open to me, and I've never gone through it, but there's more panels in here, so before I go teleporting anywhere, we have 4 windows, which are in the wrong gravitational something something. Spin. Even more spin. I feel like I had this. No, less spin. I feel like I had this clue before. If you have like a slow rotation. But I can't remember what it was. And then this is... Oh, each of the windows has a different one yellowed out or golded out or whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't type numbers, I only have letters available for typing. This is a hallway, which is probably going to teleport me, and rather than do that, I choose to go in here. Which brings me to 4 rooms. Okay. I am in the mustard yellow room. Size. What's an example of a size? Emotion? An example of an emotion. Happy, sad. I'm not good at these words. Another example of a size. Small, medium, large. Another example of an emotion. Superlative. Am I doing the example of thing again? No. Is part of? No. Stars and semicircle. Category example. Tin metal. So, what's an example of a superlative? Best. Okay. A sonnet is an example of a poem. An urn. Sonic's an example of a poem going that way. So an urn is an example of something, which is an example of... Something's an example of... like a grave. You know, you put your ashes in an urn or whatever. Art. Drawing, a painting. A picture. A fresco. A photo? I can't type photo. Not thinking of that. Yeah, just random examples? Okay, let me look up a list of emotions, because I'm not good at coming up with this kind of list. How about fear? How about love? Great. Sizes. What are examples of sizes? Small, medium, large, extra large. Size shoes, 5, 10, 4. Big, little. Examples of sizes. Okay, what about huge? What about tiny? Okay, tiny is an example of a size. So, itty bitty, tiny, small, large, extra large, huge, gargantuan, medium, average, fat, thin, size. What other words can you use to describe size? And is there any 4 rooms? There were 4 clues. These aren't like spelling anything or anything. Size. What about pants or something that are size long? No. Short, long. What about like width, length, height? Short, tall. Did I do tall? Can you do like sizes and weights, like heavy versus light? It's not really a size. Fonts have size that are just like measured in pixels with numbers. Size. How about golf ball size hail? I am just not coming up with another good size word. And what about types of art? What's examples of art that I haven't come up with yet? A sculpture? I guess music is a type of art? How about drama? Or prose? I did music. Did I do dance? There we go. Dance, okay. Just one more. Size. Let's get a clue. H. Half size? Size. Is head a size somehow? Size. Sometimes things are size his and hers. Like WHOLE, HOLE isn't any kind of size, right? What's the size of your HVAC system? I literally am looking at a list of all the four-letter words that start with H. And I'm not figuring this out. Hill is not a size. Hull is not a size. Oh, boy. And I did try huge, right? Did I try huge in the other one and not in this one? And just forget about it? Gosh darn it. I might edit out. I tried like 30 different words there. Okay, so that opened a way. Oh, suspicion hunch. I was here. And, oh, 4 rooms. Tiny love, huge terror. Best spin, death dance. Best sonnet, grave dance. Tiny love, huge fear. Okay, they're gonna share things in common, and we eventually open them from various places, and then something is gonna solve something somewhere. And good things, something, something, something. Okay, how did I get here, and does it go right back? This was in the data list section that I just opened. That had sun and star, which had just like opened this thing, right? Did I go in here? Yeah, I did. Spin, and I already can't remember like the other rotation word. And then 4 rooms. There might be something from the 4 rooms, because this could be 4 rooms in like a apartment building or something. And we had a puzzle called 4 rooms that was right here. I could jump into this puzzle, right? Yeah, so let's jump into the eyeball painting now and see where it's going to take us. It has taken us to a part of a maze. This one does dead end currently. And this one leads to reviled, where I subtract 3 letters and I get read. And I get vile, if I can type. And I get evil, definitely. Definitely evil. Because we just had the evil eye. This painting feels like an evil eye. It tried to steal my eye. Hey, look, it's daisies or flowers or something. And now I'm in a different part that's all red because it's the evil eye, of course. Hi. Okay, I think that just let me into the middle of this, possibly. So was this open before I typed hi? It was not. Okay. So, hi. Let's go inside. Inside we find... Oh, my cyan eye. I want it. Jumpy, jumpy, jumpy. Okay, so there's my cyan eye. I will somehow need to switch gravity or something. There's a teleporty painting over there. Oh, there's teleporty paintings everywhere. This is just going to be a teleport maze. I worry this is just going to be a teleport maze where I keep changing from the walls to the ceilings. And etc. Yeah, I think that's what we're looking at. Let's do... It's very dark in here. So let's go to Settings, Graphics, K-Mills, Awesome Textures, Resume, and then I'll be able to see what I'm doing better. Let's just teleport it to one of these. Yeah, okay, gravity just changed. I'm somewhere else now. Let's go back out to the main room. So there's like a big eye there and a big eye there. As an aside... Huh. Despite the gravity change... Oh, did it change back when I walked somewhere? Let me just walk into one of these and try to see what... Oh! Okay, that teleported me back. Oh, okay. There's going to be a bunch of false exits as well. Okay, so I'm going to do the follow the left wall room. So I think this is what I just did, but I'm going to do it again. Okay, this does bring me outside. So, follow the left wall. That's the first thing I can go to. If I continue following the left wall, the next thing I can go to is this guy, which is what I did last time, I think. He appears to have changed gravity on me. There are two possible ways to go. This would be the first one following the left wall. And... okay, I'm somehow hovering in the air. If I take a single step forward, I'll presumably fall. Or I'll float across. I see there's an invisible glass pane here. And there's my letter I, but I can't get there because something teleported me. Probably an evil eye, who's being very evil. So I'm going to, at this level, have to teleport into another painting. Or another painting. There's my eye again. But I can't walk all the way towards it because something will happen, so I need to make a choice. So let's follow the left wall. Oh, I fell. Alright, so that is not the correct choice to make. So, where's the main room? How did I get there? It's over here. I went into you. You brought me down here. I went into you. You got me to elevation. Then I came over here. I chose to go in this one. This time I choose not to go in this one. And okay, so that also causes me to fall. Okay, I don't think I need to talk through everything I'm doing, so I'm just going to do it. And hopefully, like, it could be that all of these are dead ends and I need to go a different way. So that's a dead end, this is a dead end. What happens if I go this way into this guy? Now I'm here, my only option appears to be this. I'm aware that I'm still talking, even though I said I wasn't going to have to talk through all of this. But it's hard for me to play video games without talking. I don't know if I have been here before. Let's try this. I definitely have been here because I'm here again now. So... and this one's a painting, this one is not. That's just a teleport destination. What about this guy? He had a smiley face on him. And he brought me out here. Do all of the ones that bring you outside have a smiley face on them that I did not notice before? You do not have a smiley face. It turns into a smiley face when I am out here. Ha 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 ha. Okay, understood. So I did that. I did this. So I think now it's time to try this guy, who also had a smiley face on him when I got really close. And now I'm here. I'll do the one on the left. I don't recognize where I am. I do recognize where I am. Yeah, I do recognize where I am. Okay, so that brought me back somewhere I have been. So we're trying this. Then we're going to try the right-hand one, which brought me back outside. Fair enough. So in that case, I think I exhausted everything out of you, so let's try the one at the end of this hallway. Which brings me here again. So that was not helpful. But I think I've exhausted everything, so I've done something wrong with my keeping track of the patterns. Oh wait, did I go on this one? That just brought me back here again. So you were the most promising because, okay, I went here. I don't remember if I went here. That just drops me back here, though. So you were the most promising. Then I went here, and then I was actually up on the second floor. Did I go straight across? I don't remember. If I go straight across, it seems like I don't teleport. So yeah, like, this is as close as I have been to getting the eye. I don't remember that I've gone into this one. Now the only thing I could do is this, or where am I? I don't think I ever did this. That just brought me back outside. I wonder if there's a way... I wish I could, like, leave my own markers in this puzzle. Also... Is the right-hand side... I've never walked in the right-hand side. Is it disconnected? No, this is the same area, but there's one up there. Okay, I don't know that I've seen that one before. Now that I know to be looking for that, I might come up with a clever idea. Maybe. So, here's the idea. We go up to the second floor. So, straight across, there's a painting. But is it a go into painting or a come out of painting? Also, what just happened there? Do you see what's happening here as I go in and out? So it just becomes a wall. It let me see through this wall. But it's just like a impassable window. Huh. Are there any other places? How do I think about that? I'm not sure. So in any case, I was able to walk... No, I can't make a left turn at all. Once I'm up on the second floor like that. It is small enough that I can probably just kind of like memorize all the paths. So I can't go straight. Like, I don't think I have to like bounce against all the walls. I think it's just showing me that eventually I want to come out of there. I can't go left, I can't go straight, and when I go right, do I fall? I do fall. Is it possible... It would be ugly, but is it possible that, like, if I stay on the front side of the glass versus the back side of the glass, like if I hug the left wall, I still fall? What if I go all the way to the end? Would I also still fall? So if I do this and hug the front wall, I also still fall. Okay, and this brings me a little bit closer. Remind me where this one brought me? That also just brings me here. There's a lot of things that pop you back out right there. So, this seems to be the most promising. It shows you that there's an invisible glass floor. I can't go straight because it just goes away. I can't go right or left because I fall, which means this is the wrong place to be. And when I go here, it's not a teleporty painting. And interesting, when I go here, am I in the same place? Now the teleporty painting's on the right. Something might have changed. This still appears to be the same place. I still fall down when I go here, but I want to pay more attention to this now. Okay, so teleporty painting is on the right. If I go through it, now the teleporty painting is on... Oh, no, it just teleported me. I understand. So this painting teleports me to here. Yeah, because the opening is over here, and there's no way to, like, go against this wall. So this whole area is a dead end. I need to figure... Oh, wait. This time I didn't fall. Why did I not fall? There is a hole, but there is a way to walk around the hole. Okay, that's mean. But I did find it. So, if I hug the wall here, I can avoid the... there's a hole here too. Or did I actually need to go... Let's try two things. If I hug the wall here... that time I fell really quickly. Is it a certain amount of time? Is it not that I'm standing on glass, but that I am floating for a finite amount of time? That is something I had not considered. That seems to be it. Okay, I'm floating for a finite amount of time. So just run, 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 run. Ah, okay. Is this where I want to... I'm not sure where I want to be right now. Okay, I'm floating again. Run, 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 run. I'm back here again, though. Okay, floating for a certain amount of time. Run, 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 run. Go in this guy. I can walk on the floor. Go in this guy. I'm floating again. Where do I want to go to? None of these, right? I don't remember where this is even. Okay, I'm floating, but I don't know where I'm floating. And if I just wait, will I fall? Or is it based on the number of steps that I take? Could I fall onto this little thingy right here? No. Something is still awry. I did manage to fall. Okay, so I'm up here again. But I can't seem to teleport into that one. Why not? I just want to try this a few more times. So I want to go to you. I can jump. I forgot about jumping being a thing. I forgot about jumping being a thing. You can jump in this game? Is there any chance that I could, like, jump over the hole over here? Yeah, possibly. Or maybe I was moving quickly, too. But then could I jump over a hole over here and teleport into you? I think I maybe did teleport. But now I'm just back here again. So... in that case, could I jump across here? Yes. Am I somewhere new? I think I am. Let's try the left of these two. That was incorrect. All right. Oh. Yeah, okay, so I'm here. I want to jump across this. I want to go into you. You did have a smiley. Gonna go into the right of these things. And now I'm back outside. Okay, at least things are happening. I remembered that you can jump. Now you get to watch me fail at platforming. It's pretty much everybody's favorite thing. Also, that's interesting. How would I ever get up to you? Because you're a teleporty painting, but there's no way to get there. Yeah, I should look in some of these dead... There's a dead-end room over here as well that I did not inspect very well at the beginning. It's the room that I'm often in, right, of course, that I'm up on the top level. In this room... like, it's that painting I eventually want to come out of to eventually get the eye. But I don't know how to come out of it. Alright, so this brings us here. This brings us here. Suppose I go past this. Suppose I jump across this hole. Ah, I missed it. And then maybe I could jump across even further. That's a possibility. So, yep. And then from here... well, there's a hole here, and even if I did... there's this painting? No, I fall out of that painting. That's not a go-in-y painting. That's a come-out-y painting. And remind me where you go. You go here with the left and the right. And the right one did something good? No, the right one brought me out. And yeah, this is the same place. So you go here, the left and the right painting. Right one goes out, and the left one just drops me off in the same hallway that most places drop me off. And in this room, there is a painting up here. Oh, and it has a smiley face on it. Like, well, this one has a smiley face on it too. Oh, are the smiley faces the ones you can go in? No, this one has an X on it. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. This one has an X on it. Okay, I've clearly not been paying enough attention. This one has an X on it. That 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 one has a smiley face on it. That one has an X on it. That one has an X on it. This one has an X on it. This one has a smiley face on it. That one has a smiley face on it. Suppose I go in this one. I came out of this X. There's an X and an X. I know this takes me out, so I'll go in this one. I came out of this smiley face painting one. Don't have a... Still don't have a good sense. Let's go back to my favorite up in the air place. Let's jump across here. Oh, there's a pillar here. Right, okay. There's the pillars too. So, in a moment there's going to be a hole. So let's try to jump across that hole. It could be that I jump across the hole, or it could be that I come over to this side and walk across here. So let's try that. Alright, so jump across the hole. I'd missed. Hoop. Okay, I'm here. Can I just walk around the outside here? Yes and no. I still end up here. So can I jump over to here? No. So that's not a jumpable place. And if I just go straight through here, can I jump across here? Didn't seem like it. So... And yeah, I'm still really curious about... Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea. What was my idea? Okay, my idea is... What if I do the thing that got me to the second thing, namely coming across here, going into this painting, and this painting. What if there's like an invisible wall or something, and I actually could be going into the other room that I was trying to get into? Where am I now? Where am I now? I'm here, so I fell out of that. Okay, and I don't remember. Yeah, that brought me back outside. Basically, okay, so my idea is... I wonder how you get here to teleport into here. And I have gotten... Do I know where I've gotten when I come out of that whole bit? Do these have smiles on them? Not that I can tell. Oh, the X and smile, it might just be part of a larger red texture, and depending upon where you are in the texture pattern, you see one or the other in this, because I forgot that I'm using the texture, so... Like, it might not be real, basically. So don't worry about the smiley versus not. But if I go here, while I'm here, are you also a teleport? No. Oh! I see. This is here. So there's a teleport here and a teleport here. And that one is an exit. Well, no. Yeah, that's where I want to go. Well, that's where I have been. And yeah, I was walking across there. Yeah, but I never managed to get across to there. Okay, so if I come out here, I'm in the same room, but up higher. So this is the same room I was just in. I just walked into a painting there. From this height, can I walk into this painting here? And the problem is there's a hole somewhere. So, can I jump straight across here? Yes. Can I then get into this painting? Right in front of this painting there's a hole. So I have to jump into this painting if I'm going to get there. So from here, can I walk to here across from the painting? Also no. So I have to jump diagonally to get into the painting, I think. So can I go whoop? I think I did. I'm still in the room. I'm looking at the painting. Now where am I? I'm the room with only the two choices. Which of the two choices do I want to take? I feel like I know I took the left at some point, so let's take the right, although I fear it takes me outside. It just brought me back here. Okay. But we're possibly learning things. Now I'm here again. Explain to me how that happened. I just took the right. This appears to be the same place I always am, right? But then I went into this painting and it brought me back to this room. And if I take the left, it does bring me back here. Okay, so that did not make me any progress. So where have I not gone that I need to go? I feel like I've been in every painting now. Because I jumped across this. Did I jump across this? I never successfully jumped across that. I think I determined that I couldn't jump across that. So yeah, that was taking me back. So I can jump across here. Can I jump across here? Doesn't seem like it. That's an exit painting. Okay, so I'm always here. If I go into this painting, it brings me into the bottom of this room. That exits me out of the whole puzzle. This is not a teleport, so this is the only way I can go next, which brings me just higher in the same room. It just brought me up here. From here, the only interesting way that I could even plausibly go is right here. But it seems like it just dropped me out of there, and now I just have these two choices again. So that did not bring me anywhere useful. And this just brings me to the same place every time. And therefore the puzzle cannot be solved. Can I jump through here? No. Can I... I'm really just bad out of ideas here now. So yeah, now I'm in here. Now I'm up here. Feels like right behind me is where I want to be. But I can't get there. And the only place I can go... What if I jump past this? I jump past this, and there's a little secret. This is how I get to that one room. I'm gonna try to jump just in case. There we go, I did it. Cyan Eye obtained. I was just about to give up. Oh my gosh. Okay. Eyes. We did it. Maybe I'll leave that all in. That was pretty awful. Let's go ahead and turn our graphic settings back off. But with Cyan Eye, there's probably a bunch of stuff I can do now before we just disappear entirely. Yeah, I don't think that there's anything else that I can do here. That was quite a thing. But I did get myself a Cyan Eye. It was evil. And yeah, I think that's where I'm going to have to call it an episode. So I'm going to say that I hope, as always, that you all are having a great day. And I will see you again soon with more Lingo 2. For now, bye-bye.